Hey, Halifax, Brenda K here with the September market stats. Hope everyone's enjoying this beautiful fall weather that's out there. So, all right, let's check and see what's going on in real estate. See if I can get through this without any technical difficulties today. All right, so let's show the active listings. So you can see that we have 838 active listings right now. Look where we were last year at this time. We were 506. So we're close to double what we had. Look here in 2019. So there's a lot of big differences in the numbers this month for the first time. I think you're going to be shocked. Number of unit of sale. Look at this, 348. We are down. We're down over every year, even 2019, 348. Now, we had more inventory, we had less sales. We're going to talk about that a little bit at the end. So year to date, the unit sales. Look at this. The unit sales year to date, again, even over 2019, these numbers this month are the first time in over 2 years that you're going to see some of the numbers where they're at and go, oh, things really are changing, because you know what? They are, people. So days on market, 26. We have 26 days on market here. Look, let me get my arrow down there. And we've gone up since last year by 6 days. We are still in a seller's market, though. We really are. Seller's market is less than 90 days. Month supply has gone up. So what this means is if nobody sold anything, if nobody listed anything, we would have almost 2 months of inventory on the market before we would run out of actual inventory. Average price. So if any of you watch my updates on Mondays, and I really hope you do, they're pretty good every week. The average prices have been, like, over the last 4 to 6 weeks, they've been running, like in the high, like 490s, and then 520 and around there. So we've averaged out at 517. So the price point is definitely still up over last year here. Look at the difference. Like, this is 3 years later. My God. I mean, that is huge for Halifax. List price. Now this one here, okay, here's the big one, because I go into people's houses and they come out with all these numbers and that, and want over what they're asking. So here is what's happening. What this means is that for all the years I was doing real estate, you would have the list price and the sale price would be about a 3%. So you can see here in 2019, that was like that for years and years and years. Now look at this. So 2.4% over asking in 2020, and the average, now this is the average, 7.4% over, boom, first time in 2 years that we have showed that the sale price is under the list price. Our market is normalizing again. That's what I'm saying. It's normalizing. Here is the one that is really going to blow your socks off, or I think it will anyways, because people are still talking about the increases. So look, we got down over here in 2019, and that was just, we were just coming into a seller's market in 2019. This was pre-pandemic. All right. So if you go all the way back and watch my videos, in November of 2019, you will hear me telling people that we are in a seller's market. So then look at this, 19%. 23%, 7.5%. So homes that I'm going into, people are still saying to me, well, Brenda, value's up 25%. And whether you're talking about it at coffee, whether you're hearing it on the news, it really doesn't matter where you're hearing it, who's saying it. Hey, people, ain't happening. It's done. Those days are gone. It's not going up. And people are like that. And I'm talking about people that have bought in the last 2 to 3 years. And they bring me in and say, hey, I want $150,000 more than what I paid for this place. And then I sit there and tell them that's not going to happen, and they don't believe me. You know what? Believe this, it's not my number. So let's check out and see what's been going on for the unit sales last month. And I'm just going to move myself here for a minute. Now look, man, Beaverbank is popular. Beaverbank in Sackville, they have some awesome neighborhoods. I love that area. They have the most beautiful McCabe Lake development out there. They are the winner here this month for unit sales. Halifax County East, 12. So, and again, a little bit further out of the area. And I was really surprised here because, just a minute now. Sorry. we have to go forward here. I'll tell you, like when things work, it's great with technology. And when they don't, I'm just like, I don't know what to do here. I'm not a techie. All right. So let's look at the average sold price. So we have down here, Purcell's Cove, we have 857,000. We were pretty close here in the South End, Halifax. Of course, the low, again, you're going to be out here. Let me slide myself along here with 277. A lot of people don't want to live out, past the Porter's Lake, Musquodoboit area, Musquodoboit Harbor area. I want to look here in the Passage. I gotta say, the Passage they have semis and they have single detached. It is a phenomenal family neighborhood. Of course, I'm partial because the Kielbratowski family is born and raised in the Passage. But aside from that, 353,000 gets you a nice home in a great family area, and they have some really, really good schools in that. So I just want to point that out. And then over here, look, we've got 376 in Fairview. That's a great price too. So let's skip to our next one here, and days on market. So when we looked at the days on market, and we're going to look at two areas that are really close to each other. So I'm going to move myself out of the way again here. You got, I'm still in the way. So I'll just put myself over there. So Albert Lake, all right, you've got 11. And then right not far from it in the same area, we've got 46. So a lot of that has to do with the price. And let me slide myself back over to where I normally hang out on these videos. So, and I was saying at the first of the video, let me see if I can get to my last page here. I'll tell you, boy, when things work, they work. And when they don't, they really don't. All right, there we go. All right, it's just me right now. Okay, so like I said, there's a lot of talk going around, with people of what's going on in the market. And I'll tell you why I believe, I'd tell you at the end, why I believe that the unit sales are down. People are watching the interest rates. What's going to happen? Is there going to be another increase? How many more increases will there be? Right now you're over 7.5% to qualify for a mortgage. That has completely knocked some people out of the market, and that has definitely reduced budgets for other buyers out there. And I think the other big thing is we're hearing that R word, which is recession, and people are really paying attention to that. So here's my thoughts. I used to be able to predict things 90 days out, as most realtors could. But now we can't. Things are changing like every 2 to 3 weeks, like what's going to happen because the economy right now. Are we following Toronto? I don't think we are, right? So Toronto is definitely seeing their housing bubble is really being affected right now. And I said this in another video. I hope you check out my videos, but we've got 30 cranes in the sky in Halifax. I've been working around the city of Halifax for 40 years, and I have never seen the economy, and I'm sure anybody else that's, been around a long time and working in the city for the last 25, 30, 40 years. This is just, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'd love to get your thoughts on that too. So where do you think the market's going? I don't think we're going to crash. I think we're normalizing now. And I do believe, and you can check out a video on my channel. There's another video there on what I think is happening with what happened with the acceleration of prices and then the deceleration of prices. Where are we at as we pose? Are we going to go back to pre-pandemic pricing? My opinion is no. What is your opinion? It's really important to me to hear what people have to say because there is so much misinformation out there. The numbers never lie. I'm here every single month for, giving them to you guys. I'm Brenda K with the Halifax Home Selling Group. Sweet Miss Frankie actually is not on the desk here with me today, and I miss her. So check me out on Halifax Real Estate. That's my YouTube channel. These are the numbers. I'm Brenda K. I'll see you next month. Cheers.